average traffic flow, 100%. I've done it again. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Today, we are going to remodel this area here. It has got the absolute worst traffic. Farming traffic in Cities Skylines just seems to be... oh, such a pain in the backside. Look at all of this. Look. I tend to not show this on camera very often, but what we're going to do is destroy all of these roads down here and just see what we can do to sort it out. That is today's plan. It doesn't matter what I do, it just gets worse. Look, I've just put this roundabout in here because cars coming up this road this way, we're blocking up cars coming down this road, the ones coming in from here. But with the roundabout in, it means all of these get slowed down and blocked up. It is just an utter disaster, this thing. So, yeah. What is my traffic? Let's have a look. 77%. You know, I mean, this is... well, this is now going to block up all sorts of things in in other areas, but so far, that is the only bit that's got really bad traffic. There's lots of other places that are red. They're just well used. But, yeah, that is what we're going to do today. Before we get into sorting that out, also want to mention two things. If we look at our outside connections, we are importing a heck of a lot of agricultural products, farming products. Now, that might not be down to the fact that we're not farming enough, because we do have a lot of places here making crops, but they just can't get to where they need to go. So whether we move some of this around, I mean, this is just... I plopped this down ages ago, and it's just made the traffic even worse. So whether we move some things around, or once we get the road sorted, we might be able to solve that problem. So that is something else we're going to look at. Also, back over here at the university, I've been looking through some of the names. I promise I will name it before the end of the episode. Thank you for all of your good feedback on this new campus area. I've removed some of the rocks around the stadium. It was far too many. I think that is looking much better. Also, I had tons and tons of comments. I was so focused on getting to... we can get this School of Science unlocked when we get to prestigious, the top level of our school, that we don't actually have any of these in there. As I was building, you may have noticed, I said in the episode, we're doing things like we're putting down the libraries, we're putting down the gymnasiums, they've got places to... go and do their homework and study for lessons. Where do they actually take their lessons? And I did say that. I'm sure that stayed in the video. So I'm just going to quickly make a little bit of space for these two schools here, and I'll show you what I've done. We're not going to do all of that on camera because we did a load of that in the last episode. And then we're going to get to our traffic. Okay, here we go. Here is our School of Law, just slightly in here in amongst the trees, looking rather nice. And there is our School of Medicine. And let's just have a look at our students. Yeah, like you quite correctly said, our student level has gone up. My goodness me, we're so close to getting enough students. Of all of these, yeah, see, there's plenty of room for students in our dormitories. So sometime during this episode, I think we're going to get enough. I don't think we're going to get them within this 1 week, but we are definitely going to get over that limit and unlock the next level, which would just be absolutely fantastic. Oh, we're like 3 students away. Oh, we were so close. I think we were 6 students away at the end. We've got everything we need, just a few more students, so definitely we're going to get this done by the end of the episode. Right, let's head over to here, and we are going to delete all of these roads in here that are just causing all of these problems. Look, I mean, it is moving a little bit better now. It's not backing up as much as it was before, but it's just a constant ongoing thorn in my side, this area, so let's get it sorted. Okay, let's start by removing some of these junctions. We've got this completely unnecessary roundabout that doesn't go anywhere. We're going to remove this. We're going to remove... now, this road comes in here to give some sort of access, but it's interfering with all of the other area. We're going to remove that. We'll leave that there so we know this road comes on. Just to make things a little bit easier to see what we're doing, we're going to remove that. That is going to go. This is going to go. Yeah, all of this is going to go as well. There we go. So we've got this road coming down here. We've got this little road here. And we've got this connection here. Where does that tunnel go? Oh, that tunnel. Oh, yeah, that's one of the little things I've added in. Hey, average traffic flow, 100%. I've done it again. F12, take a picture. Woohoo. Okay. Yeah, we all know by now that's a bug. So let's remove this. There we go. Accidentally deleted something there by mistake. Never mind. Yeah, that was because these guys are just basically trying to get onto here to head out into the city, and it was all a bit... Bleh. So that's removed. We've got this one here, which works okay. This was for people coming off the highway that wanted to get to the cargo train station, but also wanted just to head up this road. Yeah, we'll think about that. So this is what we've got. This here is going to move because these are really good. We've got another useless roundabout at the end there. Let's get rid of that. I think I'm going to move these fields to somewhere else. They're making a lot of crops, which is nice, but they're, yeah, not really good. So let's just take a look at where else perhaps we could put them. Somewhere else on the map. Looking for the yellow. Got some yellow up here, but it's right by an oil area, although it would have connection to the highway. Maybe a little junction coming off of there could work. Okay, this area up here, so just above our Crescent district with all the canals, we've got this area we've been working on. This little farm area here, is farmland. There we go, fertile land. We've got connection to this road for getting into the city. We've also got connection to a train line here, which could be absolutely perfect. So why don't we put something down on here? I think that would be good, and see how we go. Just thinking whether to build all the way through to the other side, and we are going to have some sort of roundabout one-way system going on in here. And then with the cargo train station around here as well. I think that would be a good idea. Right, I'm also going to buy this piece of land up here and connect this road up to this highway as well. So they've got more easier access, better access to other places around the map. At some point, I should just go around and buy all of these. I've got enough money. But there we go. So let me just pop a junction in here. And of course, let's not forget, we want to do the lane mathematics here. So for those that don't know, we've got 3 lanes coming along this way. 1 lane goes off, so we're going to downgrade that to 2 lanes. And then this 1 lane comes back on, back to 3. We are going to do the same the other way. That means you get a dedicated turning off lane like that, which is fantastic. And it's not too busy here, but what we are going to do, just to show you, is make sure that when the lanes come back together again, we're going to do the Hugo there. There we go. So they all can smoothly come back on. And then we just need to connect this one up here, and that should be good to go. That's it, and if we use the correct road, that's fine. And we're also going to do a bit of Hugo there as well. There we go. So they all go to the lanes that they need to go to. Fantastic. That looks good. And while I think of it, the name that was chosen for our new campus area over here, let's just check. Oh, the students, come on. Is, drum roll please, a mixture of different names that a couple of people gave me. I'm very sorry I didn't write down the names, but if you suggested these, I think these are fantastic. We have got the Hugo there, Memorial University. Yeah, not university, University. Yes, I'm sure some of you will understand that. But Hugo there, he was such a big part of our traffic fixing, city building. He's still there, remembered in the Hugo there, Memorial University. Excellent name, thank you very much. So I would like some easy access to this area off of these main roads. Maybe a proper junction off of here would actually work a bit better. Okay, let's give this one a go. It's just an intersection with a tunnel. So we're gonna, we're starting to impede on top of the farming area here, but we do have the option to draw some more farming land into more fertile land. So I'm not too concerned about that. Do you know what, actually it might work better as we put it the other way, so this main road here gets to go through without stopping. There we go, and it's got built-in lane mathematics as well. I think if we just upgrade this little road at either end, that would work really well. Let's just take that one there. So we can have a dedicated lane for coming off, which is absolutely brilliant if we do that. There we go. Yep, 1 lane for coming off, then it goes down to 2 lanes through here. Then you've got the lane coming back on again. If we just upgrade that, fantastic. We can put dedicated turning lanes. We can actually take the traffic lights out of that. We can just keep everything going. And then all we need to do here is when they come on is just make sure the Hugo there is all set up. So they come through, So, it's because this is a 2-lane one going up here. Well, that's all right. We can fix that. let's grab our one. We want a one-lane, one-way road with trees. I don't think that exists, so it's going to have to be one of these roads, which is fine. We've still got some trees in there, but this is a industrial connection here. That's it. That'll work much better. So then if we do this, let's just delete what's there. You go through. Excellent. So one lane plus the 2 lanes coming through back into 3 lanes. And we can do the same on the other direction. And that is everything all nicely lined up. Yep, so I'm going to use the resources mod. And I'm going to turn this field here, which is ore, I think, also into fertile land to match this one over here. There we go. Fantastic. So we're going to have our cargo train system at the end of this little one-way system. And if I remember correctly, when you place it down like that, they come in on the left and out on the right, which means, yep, these one-way roads are set up correctly. And then we can connect that to our train line. So this here is our cargo train about. Yeah, there we go. We could just run a line going over there and hook into this. That would just be fantastic. So what I'm doing here is I've drawn this through and we can see it's far too high. I've got this bridge coming out the other side as the same height as the land, so it goes flat straight into that tunnel. But this tunnel bit is far too high, so I press M for the Move It mod. I select the nodes that I want to move. In fact, let's just set that just to nodes with a double click. So that's only selecting nodes. I then come back above ground. Control H turns on this tool here, which is the Align Height tool. And then I'm going to click on one of those nodes. And that is now all at the same height. So it looks like it goes straight into a tunnel there. We can sort out what the land looks like around it. Okay, so we've got a high-speed train triangle thingy going on there. Our bridge is all nicely lined up. Don't worry about those rocks. I'm going to work those all out. And we've got this set up here with a one-way road going to our cargo station. What I am going to do is just make sure we've got some dedicated turning lanes in and also there as well for coming out. So we'll see how that goes. And then we want to just get our farm area set up around here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 large fruit fields. And yeah, that 9k likes on the last video, that's a bit out of date. Just over 6k likes on the last video that's been out for a few days. So if you want to support me, then please leave a like on the video. That is greatly appreciated. So let's remove these 10 large fruit fields from here. Okay, so we've got our infrastructure. We've got our roads connected here. We've got this crossroads junction, whatever you want to call it here. And we have a dedicated train connection that now goes through to our dedicated cargo line, which is good. So what I'm thinking now is I'm going to try and build up a farm in here that is spread out, that isn't set up in some gridded manner where things are so close to each other and all that sort of thing. And of course we need to start with our farm building. So we're going to have this road coming down to here with 2 lanes coming down onto the main road for turning. We're going to do that, give them dedicated turning lanes. And then we're going to have just a nice little, there we go, nice little road with some grass along here. And that is going to be our farm main building. Area already has a main building. I'm moving the main building. Move over here. There we go. Relocation cost. Nice. So that is where they're going to live, looking over their farming area. Okay, let's see how this goes. Going for a more, I was going to say agricultural approach. Industrial approach, I suppose. It's all nicely lined up. We've got dedicated lanes for coming in and out. They each have these barns where they can store. The barns are all set to empty, so they're only for overflow if we need them. And they're also set on the out part of the road as well. Hopefully that will help and make a difference. And then I've just done some of these as greenhouses, but they do the same thing, so that is fine. Hopefully that will be okay. And then they have direct access to over here, so they can get onto this cargo train network, and then the one-way road to drop them off. So we're going to see how that goes for the Moore estate. Still importing at the moment. Probably some of these are... Yeah, they were bringing some in because I had those set on balance by mistake. But let's see how that goes. I could also do with a farm maintenance building. We're going to put that over there. And some farm worker barracks as well. Let's just pop those opposites. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that area there. Let's come right back over here in our city. So first of all, looking at this area, I think I am going to remove all of the farming buildings that we've got like this, that I've sort of interspersed between the places. I think that's about it down there. Yeah, to get those farming ones. We may come back to using those at some point, but for now, yep, they're gone. So that means we can get rid of that road there. And this road here, I would like to give that access only to our cargo terminal. That is the plan. There we go, that'll work better. 2 out, 1 in, asymmetric road. Yeah, so that'll work fine. So that's going to start doing that. These guys are coming off the highway junction over here, which is working perfectly, no problem at all. So we're going to leave that. Just want to make sure that no cars are being forced on and off here. Let's have a look. No, so we don't have any lane management at all. They can pick and choose which lane they want to go to, and we can see that they're doing that. So that's good. Right, so then we want to connect this one here for coming in the other direction, which would be nice if we could connect it down here. I think that would work well, which then means we're going to have to upgrade this to 2 lanes. Otherwise, that's going to give us a load of problems. So let's do that. And do you know what? I really want to make this larger as well. So if I go out 2 blobs on each side, and this side here, and then we're going to change what is underground to go back a few blobs as well, just to give us a bit of, give us a bit of working space. That would be nice. Let's Control Z, undo that. There we go. That should be okay. Then we can upgrade those roads. Might need the Anarchy mod. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll just finish off by setting this up. Control Shift click. So no lane switching, dedicated turning lanes, no crossing because people aren't walking along here anyway. Yep, I think that works well. Okay, so now our cargo hub has access to the highway and it has access to this. And what I'm just noticing, yeah, they come out there, they need to go up here. Yeah, that's fine. So that should work okay. Now we need to just work out what we're going to do with the rest of this area. And I think we're going to change this little tunnel thing that we've got going on here back to a normal railway line. Okay, so I'm going to now upgrade the roads that we have left in this area to these 2-way 4-lane roads, or 2 roads, 2 lanes in each direction. We'll leave that going one way round there in that loop that was set up deliberately like that. Let us join these 2 roads together here. Very good. Just upgrade that so it does it properly. Excellent. Let's give it some dedicated turning lanes. That's fine. Yep. This one here. Whoops. Come on now. Dedicated turning lanes is what I'm trying to do. Excellent. So now everything is connected up as it should be. And all of this is running off of this one connection here, which is now separate from our cargo train area. That should run a lot better. I don't know what's the matter with you and your bus stops. Let's just take a look at that. I've removed lots of roads, so I may have messed some things up here. Oh, it's fine. They've just all sorted themselves out. Excellent. That's good. So they're connected here. This road is connected through here. So all of this comes through this one connection. This road here connects up to that area. And we did have a connecting road here that came all the way down to the highway. And the reason for that was to stop people coming through this connection and this roundabout to get to the highway. I'm still wondering whether that is 100% necessary. People are using this to get back up here. Let's just take a look at our traffic. I mean, we're at 83%. There's quite a few... Oh, actually, no, there's not that many cars coming down there. What's that? A recycling centre. That is going to give us a lot of cars along here and on this road. I might just move that and put it off of this road instead. Yeah, there we go. So something that produces a lot of traffic, keeping it separate from a road that's going to have a lot of traffic anyway, this connecting road. That should be good. And then the only other traffic is these guys and girls here. So all of this industry comes through this road, and this road. And also that's a main connection road across to here. I mean, it's not that bad, I'll be honest. It's moving. It's backing up like 4 cars. This cargo area here is not backing up at all. This is backing up a few cars, but as we said, that's going to start going down because a lot of these are trash. Hey, academic year report. Oh, we missed out by 236 students. We will get it. We will get it, most definitely. I think, you know, that this area here is going to be okay. If we just leave it like it is, separating things out like that makes the world of difference. And if we come back across to our new farm area, this is nicely spread out. There's no traffic along here, which is great. Each junction to the main road is only taking care of 2 or 3 farms, which is really good. They've all got plenty of storage. I think this is going to work out okay, and then they can easily get across here if they wish to come to the cargo station. I just think we need some dedicated turning lanes in here, so we'll grab that and do control click. There we go, dedicated turning lanes there, and dedicated turning lanes there. These traffic lights are moving nice and quickly, and there's not too many trucks coming off of here. So that is working. All right, this is upgraded to level 2 already, which is fantastic. So it could be that we can start adding some of these other items in here as well and start making some money. Now, we do have factory options, which we haven't used all of the factories. We've got lots of factories left. Let's just see what we have. So I've just been looking around the city and checking, and one of the factories we don't have yet is the food factory. It requires animal products, or we can start making those here. Flour, paper and plastics, and we are making those all over the place in our city. So I'm thinking we might pop that one in down here. Yeah, why not? And that is not too big. So if we can build a nice little area over here for that, I'm just wondering whether we could pop it over this side. Is that going to bring too much traffic? I don't think so. I mean, we've got this is a big warehouse for normal industry, normal farming industry products. We're not really making any of those over here. So we might change that out for whatever this needs, which is animal products, flour, paper and plastics. What I like to tend to do is when I set up one of these, do you know what? I'm going to remove that from there. We're going to do this differently. Is have storage available for all of those items. So let me see. I am going to take this. Is this the one? No, I want the industry 2-lane 1-way road. We are going to come down here. We're going to go like that. It's going to make these a 4-way junction, but I think we'll be able to survive with that. I don't think that's going to cause any issues. That doesn't have to be 4-way, that one. So we'll do that. And then we'll do these lanes again. There we go. Excellent. And then we're going to put the factory on the back. Yeah, let's put the factory at the end over here. And then we'll put some storage, some warehouses for the other items that we need on here. So what, 4 of them we need. So I'm just wondering if it makes it a little bit more interesting. Let's add another road in here. It's not going to be so busy that we're going to have loads of issues, so I think we'll be fine. If we just add like a 4-lane road through there. At the end of that, we'll do dedicated turning lanes, dedicated turning lanes. Excellent. And then what sort of size are these? That was far too big. That one goes end on. 4 of these will be fine. There we go. I'm going to leave each of those on balanced, which means a call is going to go out for the items that each of these needs. If the city has some, it will bring it in. If not, then it will be a call to the outside of the city. So as we're right close to our cargo train terminal, we might see some more trains coming in with that. And then over time, we'll start making our food products. And then what we are going to need right here is one more. Let's take a medium warehouse like this. There we go. So the output of this is going to be these diamond products. And I'm going to put that unique factory products, there we go, here. So anything excess that we make that can't be shipped out straight away can be stored into here. That is always going to be on empty. There we go. And hopefully then very soon we'll start seeing these filling up and these making some more products to make us some more money. That is the idea. And there we go with a few office buildings, some parking lots. Let's turn off any traffic lights that are on here that we don't want. We want these to be giveaway coming out. And I think that's looking good. Let's get rid of that. Let's give you dedicated turning in there, dedicated turning in there, dedicated turning in there. A few trees speckled about as well, and it is looking good. There we go. I think that is all set up nicely, and I like the way that that looks as well. I think that looks cool. Very nice, very nice. And also added a few trees over here to our farming area. Just really makes a difference, doesn't it? And no traffic, which is absolutely brilliant. That is what we were aiming for. So how is all of this running? Well, this cargo train is humming along nicely. No traffic through here at all, which is great. Our factory over here is more or less getting everything it needs. It's a bit short on plastic from time to time, so I put in another plastic factory on the other side of the city, and we can see sometimes it struggles for one item or another, but it's going along at a fair clip and it is making us money, which is fantastic. That was on 11,000 a minute ago, so that is good. We do have in here now even more farms, because we had 10, I think it was, over in the other area. We now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got one more. And as you can see, the traffic is perfectly fine. Now, remember that figure we looked at right at the beginning of the episode? We are still importing a ton of agricultural products. So that tells me we need to drastically improve and build up our farming area. And also what I've just done to help, and I'm hoping this isn't going to make the traffic go really bad, is I've set a district over here set to farming industry, and I've put some normal farming buildings in here. So these are the normal non-industry DLC farming type buildings. I've just plopped a few of those down. Well, I've just grown a few of those down after I marked them in. So that's going to also make some bog standard agricultural things that our city needs. So hopefully that is going to help as well. Yeah, we should keep an eye on that. And also need to mention that our old farming area over here is looking absolutely fantastic as well. No traffic at all. I think we've got this thing sorted. Any ideas you've got, let me know in the comments below. But that's it. Check out the other video on the screen. Subscribe before you go. And don't forget to leave a like as well. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much for your support. And I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.